This week, we take a look at our Homecoming Spirit Week, the annual Powderpuff game, and how MCHS decorates the hall for a night to remember. All that and more on the Warrior Weekly. Warriors, and welcome to this year's first edition of the Warrior Weekly presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Rose Winkenbach.
And I'm Mackenzie Woods. This week we take a look at a number of exciting events and stories at MCHS.
First, McHenry's Warrior Student Media follows students who participated in this year's Homecoming Spirit Week.
Spirit Week is a huge factor in adding enjoyment to the homecoming season. From decorations to engaging activities, it is a staple in creating a fun culture at any school. Student Council President Andy Alvarez expresses the importance of Spirit Week and its purpose in student participation.
It brings out creativity and passion within those students. For the Goose Chase, being more active, I guess, involves more students in a way with the theme this year than previous years.
While Andy Alvarez talks about passion and involvement for student culture, Student Activities Director Mitch Stengel describes the role of Spirit Days in connecting students to MCHS culture.
Focus on both academics but also athletics and activities, ensuring really that students feel connected to our school district. Spirit Days are a really big part of that. They are days where all of our student body can come together to kind of unite under one thing, ensure that our student culture is positive, it's welcoming, and that school is fun. School is an enjoyable place for our students and for our staff members.
Students at MCHS are not the only ones participating in Homecoming Spirit Week. Teachers and staff also enjoy participating in the silliness and excitement of dressing up for the week-long event.
It's fun to just be a part of something, and just, again, Spirit Weeks are supposed to be goofy and silly. And, to participate in that, you have to be willing to kind of look foolish, which I clearly have no problem with. I like to explore, how can I make this silliness mine. I feel like, for better and for worse, I've kind of cultivated a brand here. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I kind of feel like I have that, and now I have these expectations to meet, and I do what I can to meet them.
Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Aiden Hirsch, Hunter Lechner, and Liliana Rasmussen.
Next, Warrior Student Media spent the night under the lights as the juniors and seniors battled it out at this year's Powderpuff game.
This year's upperclassmen girls set a new record attendance as they strike the ground running during this year's Powderpuff game. Student Activity Director believes that this is a massive opportunity for students to participate in.
Powderpuff is an awesome opportunity because the kids really run the show. So the biggest difference is really the number of girls that are participating, right? We have over 200 students participating in Powderpuff.
This was our record year for students. So between coaches and student players, we had over 200 students.
With the growing attendance, students learn to collaborate with other people in their class to bring home the trophy while keeping the energy high.
The senior team and within the junior team are all friends and are really excited, but just everybody coming together, all those coaches on the sideline basically knocking each other over to cheer everybody on, and all of the girls being so excited and getting so pumped when they're out there, it's just contagious.
The environment is, I would say, it's way more intense than some of our regular season flag games because the amount of people that are here, the support is crazy.
While students take their athletic ability to the next level, staff and spectators are also invested in the big ending to the game.
We get to open up our opportunities to more athleticness, running around and stuff, and it's really fun. I have a blast. I'm so glad that I did it 2 years in a row.
There's no better feeling than bringing that trophy out and handing it to the winning team, and they just go berserk. It is a ton of fun. The ending is definitely my favorite part of Powderpuff for sure.
Even though this year's game ended out in a 57-16 senior victory, this friendly, competitive tradition remains a homecoming favorite as it brings students and staff together under the lights. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Kennedy Labris, Kenzie Woods, and Rose Winkenbach.
Lastly, a new year means new decorations for homecoming. Warrior Student Media has the beat on how this year was different.
During homecoming week, Student Council transformed MCHS into an under-the-sea oasis throughout the hallways and inside the gym, helping to immerse students throughout the week into the homecoming theme.
I think this year, Student Council has taken a lot of the feedback from their peers, so the students. Again, because the student leaders, they get more feedback from students than we do. So when word travels through the grapevine, they kind of take mental note of it.
Student Council Advisor John Albert explains the reasoning behind the creative decorative choices this year. Student Council members and advisors must work together to plan a large event like this.
I think besides Student Council, the critique was we want more creativity. The kids, I think, have done an excellent job with that, just being as creative as possible, especially with the Under the Sea theme.
My main responsibility for planning was making a Pinterest board and adding ideas onto there. And then we have a week where student council members, they will go on Amazon and they're basically kind of just shopping and they're going off of the Pinterest board that I make.
Taking homecoming more seriously, student council tends to focus more on what their peers want to see in order to feel a part of the theme.
I think this year especially, they have taken into account what people have wanted, or at least wanted more of, and kind of used it, told us as the advisors, and we kind of just accommodated it. It's been really cool to see them take it more seriously this year than in previous years, where they really want every single person to have a good time at homecoming.
This year has been different decorating wise, specifically because of the theme. We really want to submerge people in, if they're really under the sea.
Although Student Council meets and plans school events, they take feedback from all corners of MCHS to better overall homecoming season experiences.
I think having less decorations made it more fun because then there was more of a concert vibe to it and you didn't have to worry about stepping on balloons. And then they did give you glow sticks and stuff, so that was really cool too.
The purposeful changes from Student Council's planning this year have helped to affect the Under the Sea theme.
I think it's important to just kind of have it be thrown in everyone's faces, right? Because we want more people to be involved in the school, coming to events. So it's kind of cool to go all out around homecoming and have this big special thing with the decorations.
We hope everyone dove under the sea at this year's homecoming dance. Hopefully the octopus's tentacles didn't hit you on the way out. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Sydney Boswell, Fionn Curtain, and Ika Villa.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including X, Insta, and TikTok.
For Rose and all Warrior Student Media, I'm Kenzie. Have a wonderful week, Warriors, and thank you for watching.